The Pennsylvania Fall Festival in November is the largest university student-run Special Olympics event in the world, with 1,200 athletes, 400 coaches, and 6,000 volunteers. But a unified basketball game with the defending national champions was something brand new.
We had worked with Special Olympics for years, so we knew the passion and the energy of the kids, but we had never played basketball with them or against them, so we had no idea of their skill level.
We were putting together lineups, I remember, with Coach, like, all right, how are we gonna do this? We've never really played in a unified game, and so we're thinking, all right, we gotta have our rotations of how many guys are in for our players and their players, and we didn't know the skill level of their players, and then first possession comes up and a guy's drilling threes like Steph Curry, giving hand signals to the crowd. So we kind of got a good feel, like, all right, maybe we gotta play this a little more serious than we thought.
Everybody was into it. That's the thing about it. That's the beauty of it. Originally, we thought we were just like gonna be at the event. Then they're like, nah, we're gonna lace them up. We're about to play. And everybody's like, okay, like, and then we had fun while doing it. We broke our sweat a little bit. So it was fun.
You can see in our players' faces, they were having fun, but they were also genuinely impressed with the skill level, competitiveness of the athletes, and the appreciation for the players and the energy in the Finn was just off the charts. It wasn't like a normal basketball game.
We had so much fun with that. It just gave us something out of reality, just to go out there, have fun, because we take it so seriously. So that was just out there having fun. They're the greatest, and we just try to make it great for them.
When the one guy got hot, you could see everybody, they wanted to feed him the ball. And what was really cool was, even though he was hitting shots, he was still passing to his teammates. We learned a great lesson about lack of ego from those guys, because they were good players, and when they got hot, they still kept feeding their teammates. So we learned so much from that game, as much as having a great time. Giving back to the community is a big part of our program. We do it in a number of ways. Special Olympics is one. There's a lot of groups that we bring in, but every time that we're giving of our time, I can see with our players, they're getting as much out of it as anyone that we're trying to help. And I think they leave Villanova feeling a sense of partnership with their community, that it's gonna carry them in life. They're always gonna use that as a big part of their life.
The commitment to community that Villanova students and players embrace in their time on campus lives on once they leave the school, as can be seen in countless charity causes that basketball alums are part of. Nights like the basketball exhibition are just the beginning.
For our young guys, our freshmen, and even our sophomores who haven't really been around all that much, I think it gave them an opportunity to understand how the game is played in so many different ways. But when you get on the floor and you're doing it together, if you're thinking Villanova basketball, in which the Special Olympians were, you can always play the same way, and it kind of all came together, especially when you look at what happened at the end of the game.
Tie game, great look, buzzer beater.
At the end, that play Phil made, just making that bounce pass for the layup and him finishing it and everybody going crazy, it was awesome.
It's just who we are as Villanovans. We're always willing to help out in any way. And then, I guess that showed that night, as far as, like, we're not too big to come take our time out of our nights to come play some basketball. And it was honestly so much fun.
The Augustinian values of Villanova are so much built around community and living for others and how we all make each other better. So these experiences for our guys are things that Villanova really values. There's some of the experiences that they cherish the most. As basketball players, we're lucky. We get to experience a lot of them. And this game with the Olympians was probably one of our favorite of all time.